Let's make this Stella bag pattern. It's great for beginners and people who aren't quite comfortable making a bag yet but can sew. Cut your fabric 12 inches high and 10 inches wide, and you're going to need 2 pieces of exterior and 2 pieces of your lining fabric. The strap measures 4 inches wide and anywhere from 40 to 50 inches long. And for your strap tabs, 2 inches wide and 4 inches long times 2. For the hardware, you will need a couple pieces to make this work. First, you're going to want to get a slide, a buckle slide, and any version will work. And then a magnetic snap is optional. And then 2 snap hooks you can use with either D-rings or triangle rings. Apply a mid-weight interfacing to all of your fabric pieces, strap tabs included. To prepare the boxed corners, we're going to cut 2-inch by 2-inch squares out of the bottom of both exterior and lining pieces. Next, you'll line up your exterior panels and sew along the sides and the bottom, but do not sew the boxed corners yet. For the lining, you'll sew down the sides, but you'll leave an opening along the bottom so that you'll be able to flip the bag. So just sew about 1.5 inches from each edge. Now you'll open up the boxed corners and match the side and bottom seams so you can sew across them. This is what it'll look like when it's sewn. Take care to match those side and bottom seams together so that the bag will not be skewed. Here you can see that the lining fabric has that opening in the bottom so that you will be able to turn the entire bag inside out. To prepare the strap tabs, you're going to enclose all the raw edges and use an iron, do some top stitching, and they will look like this. And then you can base stitch them on to the center of the side seams of the exterior of the bag. If you choose to add a snap magnet, you'll use stabilizer to help you insert it through the lining fabric before putting the bag together. Here I've measured down 1.5 inches and centered it in the bag. Once I've put the magnet through, I push those prongs out to the outside edge. Now it's time to start assembling the bag. I have the exterior inside the lining fabric and I have them right sides together. And now I'm just going to go ahead and match up the side seams. Make sure I have my opening for the lining fabric at the bottom here so I can pull the bag through once I'm done. And then I've stitched all the way around here so that you can see I've got that. And now I will just carefully and gently pull the bag through the bottom. Now I'll use my iron to do some touching up and I will top stitch all the way around the bags. Once I know everything's nice and neat and set, I close up the lining last. All that's left is to prepare the strap. Here I have looped the strap around the inside of the slide buckle. Once I've sewn that down, I'm going to take the open end and loop it through a snap hook. And then I'm going to take it back through the slide buckle. So that open end is going to go through the snap hook and then back through the slide hook. While I'm doing this, I'm also making sure I don't get the strap twisted. So everything is going the correct direction. Now I'm going to go ahead and that open end is going through the slide buckle and then it will come back the other end and it will go through the second snap hook. Sew that down and you're done. I am Black Hills Sewing and you can get a free copy of that pattern at my website to download in PDF form. It's blackhillsewing.com and thanks so much for watching this video. Love your engagement and have a great day.